Hi folks, Colin, MM0OPX here. I just wanted to do a quick video. This afternoon I've been playing with the Moxon. I've managed to get about half an hour on the radio, and that's up there. So we've got it up about, I'm guessing about 8 meters, maybe not quite, but I've got it set up on my aluminium pole. This is an 11 meter mast, EAntennas, but I believe it's now owned by Waymo. And as I say, I'm not using all the sections. So this is basically a contraption that I made for the bottom of it to stop it spinning in the wind, and it works a treat. So you can see we've got a lower guying point there, and basically I've got this Jubilee clip here, and this basically I can just rotate the pole as I want it. So I've got it guyed lower, and I've got it guyed here just a little bit further up. It should be a bit higher, and then we've got the Moxon up there. So that's the setup, and that's it pointing nearly 300 degrees, pointing across the pond into the States. And I'll just go and show you the radio end. And on the other end of things, quite simple, I've got the IC7300. I've got it powered from the Ultramax 18 amp hour battery, and this is actually my log here, so it's pretty messy there. But actually finished off with a nice QSO with Andy, KB7ZUT. He was working remote from Maine. So you can see we've got a few guys in the States there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One contact into Greece as well. So yeah, so conditions are not actually that good, but good to actually see 10 meters in action. And what we'll do now is we can actually have a little listen to some of those QSOs.
This is Kilo 24, November Whiskey, you're 59 in Virginia, the handle's Willie, Whiskey India, Lima, India, Kilo 0 Oscar India. Kilo November 4, Julius to a Mike. Delta 8, November Kilo Yankee, good morning to you, you are 59 in Ohio. Whiskey Sugar 7 X-ray, Whiskey Sierra 7 X-ray. Kilo Bravo 7 Zulu Uniform Tango.
Okay, keep. Oh, that's Andy. How are you doing?
Doing fine, my friend. Doing fine. Using a friend's station in Maine, so cheating a little bit to talk to you today. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, that's a blast, and that's not like me to pick up the call signs there. But you're about a 5 and 7, 58 in the clear, Andy. The band's just not great condition there. Nobody's really been more than a 5 and 5, 5 and 7 with deep QSB, but I'm doing good this afternoon. And you just caught me there. I was just about to turn off over.
Yeah, QSL. I saw you on Twitter. I thought I just stopped by for a quick hello. You're 5758 into this station in Maine that I'm remoting into. Anyways, very nice to work you, Colin.
There we are, folks. Short and sweet. I didn't get to operate for as long as I wanted to this afternoon. I only got about half an hour in total, and within that time I worked 7 or 8 stations, and all bar one were across the pond into the States, so that was great. That's the whole point of me actually building this antenna. Conditions weren't great. The last station I worked, Andy, he was running remote through a superstation in Maine, and he was peaking 5 and 8 at best, and normally that station would be 5.9 plus, and sometimes they would be the only station heard on the band. So not great conditions, but the Moxon doing the business. Would I have done as well with a ground mounted vertical? I don't think so. I'm going to do that experiment though. I'm going to do an AB comparison, a quarter wave ground mounted vertical on an AB switch. It's not going to be strictly scientific or too scientific, but it's going to give you a very good idea, because obviously you're going to have an antenna that's vertically polarised and one that's horizontally polarised, and there shouldn't really be too much interaction between those the two antennas. So that'll be a good comparison to do. Again, why I make these videos is I want to inspire 1 or 2 of you to go out and make these antennas for yourself. One of those stations that called me this afternoon, they were running 800 watts into an Antron 99, which is a 5/8 wave for 5/8 wave vertical. Now, he was 5 and 5 to me. I was 5 and 9, a real 5 and 9 with 100 watts in the Moxon. I'll let you decide which antenna you would choose. All right, folks, 7 to 3, all the best. I hope to catch you in the next one.